जय जिनेन्द्र।
जय जिनेन्द्र। हरिहंत शुद्ध उपाध्याय साधु सर्व अर्थ के प्रकाशी मांगलिक उपकारी है। तीन को स्वरूप जानी रागते भई जो भक्ति काय को नमाए स्तुति को उच्चारी है। धन्य धन्य तुम्ही से काज सब आज भयो कर चोरी बारंबार वंदना हमारी है। मंगल कल्याण सुख ऐसो हम चाहते हो मेरी ऐसी दशा जैसी तुम धारी है। हो मेरी ऐसी दशा जैसी तुम धारी है। मंगलमय मंगल करण वीतराग विज्ञान नमो ताहि जाते भये अरिहंतादि महान। करि मंगल करि हो महा ग्रंथ करन को काज जाते मिले समाज सब पावे निज पद राज। Yes, you were asking something, Chaitanya Prakash ji?
Yes, that homework about that. What is that one? I'm not able to understand.
So that is basically Gandhar Mulyankan. So I'll give you topics to each of you and you have to summarize the topic within 5 minutes. Do an audio recording and post it in the group once I cover that topic. So first two we have already covered. Now third topic today will be starting, So the moment we complete it in the class, you can post it in the group, everyone will listen. Okay, so this is the first of the 3 oral assignments. Second one will be Viva, wherein I'll be asking you 3 questions. And the third oral assignment will be LCPA, Life-Changing Practical Application, wherein the management will ask 3 questions and that you have to answer. So these 3 are basically oral assignments. Then apart from these 3, you have CC1, CC2 and CC3, the summary that we do. That is another 3 assignment, and then we have objectives that you will anyway giving. This is which month now? Feb, no? So it will be in July, the objectives. So now we'll be studying Mokshmar Prakasak, page number 6, purpose of adoration. So far, we have seen the nature or the characteristics of the Panch Parmeshthis, Arihantas, Siddhas, Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sadhu. Now, moving on to the next topic, purpose of adoration. I think this is allotted to Jaini ji. So be attentive today. You have to make a summary of this and then you have to post it in the group. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. So purpose of adoration, you only read.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, just give me one moment.
Yeah.
I just
Purpose,
open the
purpose of adoration means Pujyatva ka karan. Why these Panch Parmeshthis are being adored. Okay. So here they are giving the reasons why they are being adored, why we worship them, why we do stuti and all. So here the logic is given and very interesting logic. We don't do anything unnecessarily. Whatever we do it with a purpose, So what would be the purpose of adoring this Panch Parmeshti? In the Nokar mantra, we say, no, Namo Aryantanam, Namo Siddhanam. So this, we are doing Namaskar to Panch Parmeshtis. So why? So here the reason is given. Yeah.
Thus is the nature purpose of adoration.
Yeah.
Thus the
I'll just
nature.
make you Aditi ji co-host so that you can share the. Read now.
Purpose of adoration. Thus is the nature of arhantas, etc. It is full of passionlessness with perfect knowledge. By means of that only, the arhantas, etc., are supreme and worthy of invocation and adoration. Because from Jeev Tattva, sentient being point of view, all jivas, that is souls, are alike, but because of attachment, etc., psychic maladies and feeble knowledge, jivas become censurable and, due to lessening of attachment, etc., and increase of knowledge, deserve adoration. So, in Arantas and Siddhas, due to complete absence of attachment, etc., and perfectness of knowledge, the manifestation of absolute passionlessness with perfect knowledge, omniscience, is possible. And in acharyas, upadhyayas, and sadhus, that is, in all real Digambar Jain monks, due to partial lessening of attachment, etc., and speciality of knowledge, the manifestation of partial passionlessness with discriminative right knowledge is possible. Hence, arhantas, etc., are to be known as supreme, worthy of invocation and adoration.
Hmm.
Further,
1 minute.
it should be.
Let's do it paragraph wise. So in this first paragraph, they are giving us the logic behind adoration. Why we are adoring these 5 Parmeshtis, Arihant, Siddh, Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sadhu. Thus is the nature of Arhantas, etc. So just now they explained the characteristics of each, Arhant, then Siddh, then Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sadhu. So thus is the nature. So this is the nature of Arhantas, etc. Etc. means all the 5. It is full of passionlessness with perfect knowledge. Okay. So full of passionlessness means vitirag vigyanmai. With perfect knowledge means omniscience, complete knowledge. By means of that only the Arhant, etc. So again, it will be Arhant, Siddh, Acharya, Upadhyaya, Sadhu are supreme and worthy of invocation and adoration. Okay. So they are worthy of worshipping, praying, adoring. Why? Because of they have manifested passionlessness with perfect knowledge. Okay. So Aryant and Sid have manifested complete passionlessness and complete knowledge, while Acharya, Upadhyay, and Sadhu have uh, manifested partial passionlessness, and they have renounced partial uh, they have renounced they have taken up partial vows. Okay. So they have manifested partial passionlessness. So this is the reason why they are being adored. Aryant and Sid has has manifested complete passionlessness with complete knowledge, and Acharya, Upadhyay and Sadhu have done manifested partial passionlessness and partial knowledge. So it is not complete knowledge for Acharya, Upadhyay and Sadhu, but in future they are also going to manifest perfect and complete knowledge. By means of that only the Aryans etc. are supreme and worthy of invocation and adoration. Because from Jiv Tattva, sentient being point of view, all jivas, all souls are alike. Nobody is greater or lesser, but all are alike. But because of attachment, etc., so there will be attachment, aversions, delusions, etc., psychic maladies and feeble knowledge. Feeble knowledge means little knowledge. Okay. And psychic maladies means the toxic emotions that a soul manifests. So from the point of view of Jiv Tattva, all are equal. But because of attachment, psychic maladies and feeble knowledge, jivas become censorable. Censorable means निंदा जिसको कहते हैं ना निंदा. They bring ill repute to themselves, you know. Jivas become censorable and due to lessening of attachment, okay, lessening of attachment, etc. So lessening of attachment, aversions, etc. and increase of knowledge deserve adoration. So when the attachment and knowledge, so when the attachment gets increased and the knowledge gets reduced, they are not appreciable. They are on the contrary censorable. But when the attachment gets lessened, attachment, aversions, etc. gets lessened and the knowledge gets increased, they deserve adoration. So in Arhantas and Siddhas, due to complete absence of attachment and perfection of knowledge, that is omniscience, complete knowledge, the manifestation of absolute passionless with perfect knowledge, omniscience is possible. Okay. So Aryant and Siddhas have completely destroyed the obscuring karmas. So they have manifested complete passionlessness with perfect knowledge. And in Acharyas, Upadhyas and Sadhu, in all real Digambar Jain monks, due to partial lessening of attachment. So there was complete lessening, but in case of Acharya, Upadhyas and Sadhu, partial lessening of attachments, etc., attachment, aversions, etc., and speciality of knowledge. Their knowledge is not complete, but they have manifested speciality of knowledge. The manifestation of partial passionlessness with discriminative right knowledge is possible. Okay. So these three Arhant, Acharya, Upadhyaya and Sadhu, they have manifested partial lessening of attachment and speciality of knowledge. The manifestation of partial passionlessness with discriminative right knowledge is possible. Hence, Arihantas, etc., means all five, are to be known as supreme. Supreme means Uttam, worthy of invocation, Mangal, and adoration, Stuti. Okay.
Further, it should be remembered that amongst these Arhantas, etc., that is five ranks, mainly Tirthankars and generally all omniscients, are termed as Arhanta in Prakrit and Arhat in Sanskrit. And just after the last moment of 14th Gunastan, stage of spiritual development, the Arhantas become Siddhas. Further, those monks who have been installed as acharyas, irrespective of whether they live in the congregation of monks or solidarity, sorry, or solitarily do self meditation or live solely vagantly, or might have attained the rank of Gandhar by getting principalship among the acharyas also, all of them are called acharyas. Further, reading and teaching work is done by other monks too, but those on whom Upadhyaya rank of monk is conferred by acharyas, they only, even besides doing the work of self meditation, etc., get the name of Upadhyaya. And all those monks who do not possess any rank are called sadhus.
Hmm. Further, it should be remembered that among these Aryans, etc., five ranks, mainly Tirthankars and generally all omniscients are termed as Arhant. So those who have manifested complete knowledge, they are Arhant. Okay? Because in the 12th stage of spiritual development, complete passionlessness is manifested. But when they reach the 13th stage, they manifest complete knowledge, and that is the time they are called Arhanta. They have destroyed all the four obscuring karmas, and they have manifested infinite knowledge, infinite perception, infinite bliss, and infinite power. Not bliss, but yeah, it is bliss only. Infinite bliss and infinite power.
Here, there is no such rule
One
that
minute, complete just. And just after the last moment of 14th Gunasthan, okay? So 13th, they become Aryant, and 14th, the duration is very less, only 5 letters you have to just utter, and then the body uh, gets just like evaporation, gets and the pure soul goes to Siddhalaya. And just after the last moment of 14th Gunasthan, stage of spiritual development, the Arhant becomes Siddhas. Further, those monks who have been installed as acharyas, irrespective of whether they live in the congregation of monks. Congregation means Sangh, Muni Sangh, you know. So, these acharya, irrespective of whether they live in the congregation of monks or solitarily, even they live alone also, or solitarily do self-meditation, or live solely vagantly. Solely vagantly means they travel alone. Or the fourth category is might have attained the rank of Gandhar, chief preceptor, by getting principalship among the acharyas also. All of them are called acharyas. So acharyas is a very broad category wherein all these four categories are included. The first one, the acharyas which lives in the congregation of monks. The second option is the monks who live solitarily and do self-meditation. The third one is the monk who live solely vagantly. And the fourth one, those who have attained the rank of Gandhar. All are called acharyas. Then we move on to Upadhyay. Further reading and teaching work is done by other monks too. But those on whom Upadhyay rank of monk is conferred by the acharyas, they only, even besides doing the work of self-meditation, etc., get the name of Upadhyay. And all those monks who do not possess any rank are called sadhus. So whatever is left over after acharyas and upadhyay, they are all called sadhus. Next paragraph.
Here, there is no such rule that Acharya's rank is attained or termed by observing Panchachara, that is, 5 types of observances. Upadhyaya's rank by doing teaching, preaching, and Sadhu's rank by practicing Mool Gunas, basic rites, because these observances, rites, etc., are common to all monks, but from the from the Shabdanay verbalistic standpoint, their literal meaning is derived so. From Samabhiruddhanay, that is conventional standpoint, the Acharya etc. names are to be known by the graduation of ranks only. As for example, by Shabdanay, that which moves is called the cow. Likewise, the human beings etc. also make the movement, but from Samabhiruddhanay, the names are so given from the Paryay embodied state point of view. Similarly, one must understand here also. Question. What is the
So the 5 posts that are given, Acharya, Upadhyay, Sadhu. They discussed Aryant and Siddh in the previous paragraph. Now they are discussing about Acharya. There is no rule that Acharya's rank is attained or termed by observing Panchachar. 5 types of observances: Gyan, Darshan, Charitra, Vinay, Tap. Okay. These 5 types of observances forms Panchachar. Upadhyay's rank by doing teaching, preaching, and Sadhu's rank by practicing Mool Gunas, basic rites. There are 20 Mool Gunas, 28 Mool Gunas called basic rites, because these observances, rites, etc. are common to all monks. So this is not the basis of categorizing them among Arhanta, Upadhyaya, and Sadhus. But from the Shabdanai is a verbalistic standpoint. Their literal meaning is derived so. Okay. So from the Shabdanai, their literal meaning means the word which has got a meaning is their literal meaning is derived so. From Samabhiruddhanay, there is another viewpoint called conventional standpoint. The acharyas etc. names are to be known by the graduation of ranks only. They attain that grade, then only they are called acharyas. But by the Shabdanai, Shabdanai derives their literal meaning. Okay. And the Samabhiruddhanay or the conventional standpoint, these are the names are be given by the attainment of ranks only. As for example, by Shabdanay, that which moves is called cow. Likewise, the human beings also move and also make the movement. But from Sambirudnai, the names are so given from the Paryay point of view. Similarly, one must understand here also. So all these names are given from the conventional point of view. Okay. So these 5 posts, they have certain characteristics, and on attaining those characteristics, they get to those posts only. Now, there is a question. Somebody else would like. Shashikalaji, you read. Question. Are you there, Shashikalaji?
Yes, yes, sir. I'm there.
Then
Hello?
read the question.
Just 1 minute. I have to go to the WhatsApp group because there only I'm having that message. I mean,
You can see the screen, no?
yes, yes, yes. Screen is there. Yeah.
Ah.
This one. Question. What is the reason of offering salutation to Arahantas prior to Siddhas? Shall I read? Continue?
Yes.
Yeah, salutation is offered with the object of getting our purpose accomplished, and because the purpose of sermons, etc. Please inform. 1 minute.
Chiefly get accomplished.
Yeah. Shall I continue?
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute.
You have to do no continuous scroll. There is option of continuous scroll. Then you will get a continuous. Okay, now it is okay. You are not able to read, Sasikalaji? You are muted now.
It's got me. Okay. Now, 1 second. Now. Which page, sir? Can you tell me, please?
So here, beginning only, chiefly gets accomplished.
No, that screen is something is going on. It's moving.
Okay, it's okay. Now it's okay.
Now it's okay. Shall I continue the page number 8, no?
Yes, yes.
That first paragraph, I read it.
Yeah.
Then second, further, Rishabha.
We have not listened to your... You read
Okay. I'll read again. Thus, the characteristics of Arihantas, etc. have been reflected on, because by reflecting on their characteristics, the specific object gets accomplished. Further, these Arihantas, etc. are called Panchaparameshtis, the 5 utmost beneficial supreme souls, because that which is utmost beneficial is named as Parameshti. The Panch, 5, who are Panch Parameshtis, who are Parameshtis are thus collectively named and called Pancha Parameshtis. Further, Sri Vrishabha, Sri Ajita, Sri Shampava, Sri Abhinantana, Sri Sumati, Sri Padma Prabha, Sri Shuparsa, Sri Chandra Prabha, Sri Pushpadanta, Sri Sheetala, Sri Shayamsa, Sri Vasu Puja, Sri Vimala, Sri Ananta, Sri Dharma, Sri Shanti, Sri Guntu, Sri Ara, Sri Malli, Sri Munushurvata, Sri Nami, Sri Nemi, Sri Parishwa, Sri Vardhamana. So named 24 Tirthankaras have been pioneers of the presently existing Dharma Tirtha spiritual voyage in this Bharat Kshetra. They are specifically adored by the Indras, heavenly gods, etc., during their attaining as auspicious occasions of conceptions, birth, asceticism, omniscience, and salvation, and are now situated in Siddhalaya, the abode of liberated souls at the summit of the universe. I bow to them all. I bow to them all. Further, Sri Simantara, Sri Yugamantara, Sri Bahu, Sri Subhahu, Sri Samjatakha, Sri Swayamprabha, Sri Vrishabhasena, Sri Anantavirya, Sri Suprabha, Sri Vishal Kirti, Sri Vajradhara, Sri Chandranana, Sri Chandrabahu, Sri Bhujangana, Sri Ishvara, Sri Nemi Prabha, Sri Veerasena, Sri Mahabhadra, Sri Devaya, Sri Ajitavirya, so named 20 Tirthankaras who are at present situated with omniscience in Videha Kshetra of Panchameru, the 5 highest mountains. I bow to them all. I bow to them all. Namos, namos. Although these are included in the Parameshti's rank, nevertheless, in the present time, knowing their significance and supremacy, salutation is offered separately. Sir, shall I continue?
No, wait. Let me explain this much.
Yeah.
Question was why we do salutation to Aryantas prior to Siddhas.
Siddhas.
Yeah. Because our purpose is accomplished by Arhanta.
Yes.
Parmeshti doesn't have any body. Okay.
Yes.
So they are not helping us in any way. But
Yes.
Bhagwan has got a body, and because of that body only he has got speech, and because of his speech we are through his sermons only we are able to know our nature, you know. So our purpose gets accomplished by Arhan's divine sound, and therefore salutation is offered to Aryanta first, then the Siddhas.
Siddhas, yes.
So that was the reason. Then he is adoring all the present Tirthankars of this Bharat Kshetra, and also the 20 Tirthankars of Mahavidesh Kshetra. Okay. He is individually taking names and bowing to them all, you know. And although they are included in the Parmeshti's rank, nevertheless, knowing their significance and supremacy, salutation is offered separately. Then he is offering his salutation to all the unartificial idols. Okay. Those who have not been made by anybody are called akrutim. Akrutim means unartificial idols. And this is there since time immortal. They never get destroyed and they remain as it is. These are called unartificial, akrutim, unartificial idols. Further, the naturally existing unartificial ideas of jinas, aryantas, that are situated in Triloko, 3 worlds of the universe. Anywhere, any place, any akrutim chaityalaya is there. So he is going to all those unartificial as well as artificial idols. Okay.
Okay.
He is going to all of them, and the artificial ones are the one that are installed with ritual ceremony in the middle world, whose darshan, sighting and invocation, etc. only, even without getting any sermon from them. The accomplishment of our benediction takes place as is accomplished by the darshan of Tirthankar Kevli. I bow to all these Jina's idols. So you see, this idol has so much of importance. Just by looking at the idols only, people get self-realized, and without any sermon being said. So they are so powerful. These idols are so powerful that even just by looking at it, people gets right belief. Even the animals also gets right belief, and that is the purpose. We always take out procession during Mahavir Jayanti or the Panchkirana, because when that idol is taken in the road, even birds also look at it and attend Samyak Darshan, and even the people from other sects also get a chance to see our idols. And if somebody's luck is there, he might get a turnaround in his life, and he can become a Jain also. So these are the purpose. So idol has got a very powerful impact, in the lives of people. So it has got its own importance, and that's why he is bowing. Todramalji is bowing to all the Tirthankars and the unartificial idols and artificial idols, and uh,
Sir,
yeah.
sorry, sir, question. Sir, now we are bowing to Arihants before Siddhas. Now, if it says, like, even if their sermon is not discernible, but shouldn't we bow to, although acharyas and upadhyayas and sadhus, they have partial passionlessness,
Mhm.
wouldn't it be beneficial for us to bow to acharyas before Arihantas? Because at least we can understand the language and we can actually apply. I
So,
mean,
so
we go to
Arhant,
Mandirji.
Arhant, Arhant also is a monk only. Arhant also is a monk. He is in the monk state now. So, but Arhant have manifested complete passionlessness. Okay. And that's why they are in the first place. And through Arhant only, the whole uh, tradition of giving sermons has started through Aryans only. Okay, Tirthankar. So because of that, Aryant are in the first place before Siddhas, because Siddhas are not in any way benefiting us, but Aryans are directly benefiting us. Even in fact, whatever is now, see, Bhagwan Mahavir has already got liberated, but still, if somebody asks you whose uh, whose rule is going on right now, so it's still Mahavir. The last Tirthankar is the one whose uh, authority and tradition goes on. And when Mahavir Bhagwan was not there, then it was called Parshvanath's tradition. And now it is Mahavir's tradition. So uh, just because through Tirthankars only we have got this path, so
So,
Arya,
like,
so
सर लाइक प्रैक्टिकली
Hmm.
सर वो है मतलब प्रैक्टिकली जैसे हमारे सामने जैसे कोई मुनि महाराज आते हैं
Right.
राइट एंड देन उनको आहार देते हैं तो सर सॉरी सर सो मुनि महाराज को आहार देना टू टू सर्व अ मुनि महाराज जी is is better than doing puja in mandir, or is doing puja in mandir and adoring the artificial idol is, I don't want to say superior, but then it is वो ज़्यादा पुरुष वो ज़्यादा पुरुषार्थ करता है than actually offering to like someone who is practicing the principles of Jainism in real life?
So, Aryantas have manifested complete passionlessness. So, naturally, they are above acharyas and monks all put together. That whole category of acharya, upadhyaya, and monks are still, they have not manifested complete passionlessness. But Aryantas have manifested complete passionlessness and they have manifested complete knowledge. So, they are above the acharya, upadhyaya, and sadhus. And just because our purpose is getting solved by Aryans, that's why they are in the first place. And then, of course, Siddha, because they got liberated. And then Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sadhu. So this is the sequence.
Thank you, sir.
Acharya, Upadhyaya, and Sadhu have manifested partial passionlessness, and Aryant and Siddhas have manifested complete passionlessness.
Sir, can I interrupt? It
Yeah.
could be उस time पे whatever is right. So if Sadhu Maharaj is coming, you can't just run away and do puja and leaving that. So उस समय की योग्यता में जो right है, that is higher.
Not higher, but there is a means you should respect all the 5 parmestis. It is not that you should only pray to Aryant only. It's not that. Acharyas, Upadhyayas, and Sadhus are also part of that 5 parmestis. So if Aryant is not available, then you have to do with Acharyas, Upadhyayas, and Sadhus only.
Sir, sir, can I one small, her question, Priyanka ji's question is whether when I doing the Purushat is more important, or I have to take care of the Acharishis, Agar, Dan, like that duty I have to do, which is more important, like that she is asking, I think. Am I correct, Priyanka ji?
No, Shashikala ji, I basically everybody is important. Like sir said, like Panch Parmeshri, no doubt.
No, your
Everybody
question
needs to
is,
be worshipped. No, in the sense like, when we are talking about adoration and we are talking about like invocation, some people are very heavily invested in like, Muni Maharaji
service
seva.
to the
Service, right? And some people like they don't have that access. So say like, I don't have that access, and I don't have the access of temple also. So in my case, I'm doomed. I don't have both.
So Jinwani is there. So in such cases, Jinwani is also considered
as a temple. Yeah.
Dev, Shastra,
Okay.
Guru, all 3
Yes.
are of equal weightage.
Yes.
So in cases where you are not having any temple, you can just keep the Jinwani above and just do
See,
adoration and invocation to Jinwani also.
So, yeah, just practically like in our daily lives, we are busy. All of us, we are busy. So just want to make sure like what is the best productive way, like time-wise. So if we have limited time, and if this thing gets more prasad, then maybe I should follow this way. So since we are talking about like, the highest way of adoration is Arihant Bhagwan. So that's why I asked the
It's
question.
like that, when there is a will, there is a way, right? Even whatever busyness is there in your life, still you can take time out and go to the temple if it is nearby, and if it is not there, then you can just go to the Jinwani and you can do Bhav Puja, whatever, like it depends on you, how do you manage it?
also our those who are in family, there are 6 duties are there, no? Sir will be told already for us. Dev Puja, Guru Basti, like that, no? So whatever is possible, we have to do like that, no, sir? All the 6.
6 essentials, right?
Yeah, essential we have studied, no, already.
Yeah,
That too.
essentials of a householder.
Householder 6 are there, no? Dev Puja, Guru Basti,
Dev Puja is
Swadhyaya.
in the first place. So if you now supposing you don't have a temple, so
yes.
look for it, no? You should look for a place where the temple is nearby. That is your primary duty, you know. And whenever your destiny manifest, you will have it, but still you can always long for it. You can always plan for it, you know. And that is what you can do right now.
Sir, don't you think above all this, it's meditation? If you meditate, you automatically
No,
are get knowing yourself is more important.
no. That is
Everything is
important.
important. Everything has a
Everything is important.
Because
path
that
of
is
meditation.
Shuddh
It is not
Kriya.
that if you are
Shubh and Ashubh. This is a Shuddh Kriya meditation.
But it depends on which stage of spiritual development we are in.
right, and that
Ex
the thing is that all these are part of path of liberation, and it all complements each other. It is not that if you are doing one, that means you are not doing other. You can simultaneously do all the things simultaneously also, and depending on the situation, you have to take a call what is to be done right now.
Sir, you had told us in the previous semester that the advice or the guidance given by Guru will change from person to person. So if you are only following the conventional point of view, then they will tell you that, you know, there is a real point of view and try to look into the real point of view. But if you are only saying that I am only going to follow the real point of view and not pay equal respect to the conventional point of view also, then you need to start also doing the conventional practices.
So
That's
basically,
even
you have to have a balance of both.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You have to have a balance of both.
Exact. Even
So-
Toda, so we are studied, no, 7 fund that Nietzsche, Abasi, all these things we have studied, no, last semester. We are completely talking about yes, as you said, sir, balancing until you get into that Muni Diksha, you have to balance both. Thank you, sir.
So the thing is that everything has a place and everything has a purpose of being there. So you cannot simply avoid or simply rule out anything, you know. Everything has to be in right proportion and in right balance.
Yes,
So
exactly.
once you are able to learn this technique to manage the balance, then it is all very easy. You know what to do at what point of time. So it is just getting the right balance. That is very important.
Sorry, so can I ask one more question or we are running behind?
Yes.
So I'll keep it short. So Acharya, Upadhyaya and Sadhu. So we said from certain point of view, there is no rule base. Like this person, if they achieve, if suppose they achieve certain level, only then they will be able to go on to the next step. So, sir, having said that, how do they identify like someone was a sadhu and now they've turned into an upadhyaya? Like, is there some kind of an exam that they do? I mean, not an exam, sorry, that was childish. I mean, is there something kind of like, because if they are meditating, only they internally will know how many times they were able to reach that level, go to that gun stan.
That is not required. No, the acharyas are the chief. Acharyas are the chief of that congregation. So it is their responsibility whom to appoint upadhyay, and even when the acharyas they wanted to take samadhi or they want to go further in their spiritual pursuit, they also leave that post and allocate to some other people, some other monks who are qualified like that. So they must have administrative skills. They must be, the other day we read one story on Raksha Bandhan. So Acharya Akampanacharya was so disciplined that he was so strict that he told Sudsagar Muniraj to go there and stand, because he knew if those mantris will come and attack the congregation, then many monks would suffer. So he told him, you go there and you face them. So these are the kind of decisions the acharyas have to take, you know.
The Acharya is the leader of the congregation of the monks of a particular group.
Yes. He's
So
the,
I think they are selected or nominated or
no, it is, you know, it is like a succession kind of thing, you know. So when Kunkunda Acharya Dev was old and so he made Uma Swami the Acharya of the Sangh. So it is like that. It is appointed through their special talent and all. And they do select it and they realize that now my age, I am getting older. So I have very little time left for me. So they appoint another acharyas like that. And
According to the capabilities and
in some of the cases, if the congregation of monks is a very huge, like 50,000 or so, they have some in between also. Between acharyas and the monks, there is another category who manages limited number of monks, you know, something like that. So one acharya cannot manage 56,000 on its own. So they have created some hierarchy there and it is being looked after that way.
Thank you, sir.
So now the last,
shall I read?
yeah.
Further, the naturally existing unartificial ideals of jinas, arihants, that are situated in three loka, three worlds of universe, and the artificial jinas idols that are installed with ritual ceremony in the middle world, whose darshan, sighting and invocation, etc., only even without getting any discernible sermon from them, the accomplishment of our benediction takes place as is accomplished in the form of correct page, no? That only, no? 8. Okay.
9.
In the form by the darshan of the Tirthankara Kevali, embodied omniscience. I bow to all these jinas ideas. You have explained, no? This only.
Yes.
Further, the Anga Prakirnas, that is the sacred scriptures containing omniscience commandments created by Ganadharas according to the sermons given in Divya Dhwani, omniscience preachings, and according to those Anga Prakirnas, the Granthas, sacred books written by other acharyas, etc. All those are Jina Vachanas, omniscience preachings, which are worth recognizing through the emblem of Syattvada, the theory of relative or conditional predication, and are non-contradictory to path of justice. Therefore, they are authentic and are the cause of Tattva Jnana, true knowledge of substance for jivas. Therefore, are beneficial. I bow to them. Shall I continue?
Yes.
Further, the Chaityalayas, Jinas temple, Aryaka, Jainanan, Shravaka, the right-faced householder of the highest vows and ranks, etc., substances, dravyas, the Tirthakshetra, that is sacred pilgrimage places, etc., lands, kshetras, the Kalyanaka kalas, beneficiary periods, etc., periods, kalas, then Ratnatraya, right faith, right knowledge and contact, etc., pure dispositions, bhavas, which are worth saluting. I bow to them all. I bow to all of them. I pay due respect to, I pay due respect to them also who deserve some respect. Thus, the invocation is done by giving due respect to our benefactors. Now we discuss as how these arihants, etc., are the benefactors. The purpose, objective is the name of that act or deed due to which happiness is obtained and misery is ended, and that by means of which the accomplishment of the purpose takes place is our benefactor. Presently, obtaining the passionless discriminative knowledge is the purpose, because by means of that imperturbable real happiness is attained, and all sorrows and miseries which are full of perplexities are ended.
So see, Anga Prakirnas, the sacred scriptures containing omniscience commandments. Okay. Created by Gandhars. So this Gandhars write this Ang Prakirnas according to the sermons given in Divya Dvani, divine sound, omniscience preachings, omniscient sermons, and according to those Anga Prakirnas, the Granthas, the sacred books written by the other acharyas, etc. All those are Jin Vachans. So now he is going to, first he bowed to Tirthankar, then he took the names of 24 Tirthankar, then 20 Tirthankars,
Tirthankaras, yes.
and he bowed to unartificial idols, then he bowed to artificial idols, and then he is going to now Jin Vachans, omniscient preachings, which are worth recognizing through the emblem of Syadvad. So how is this Jin Vachans? So the first quality is they have this emblem of Syadvad. Emblem means Chinna. Okay. They are identified by the emblem of Syadvad, means each sentence of Jinvani, this contains Syadvad. So it is being said from some perspective. The theory of relative or conditional predication, okay, that is called Syadvad. So this is the first quality, that it should be Syadvad. The second one, these are non-contradictory to path of justice. Okay, so they are non-contradictory. It is not that somewhere it is written that this is like this, and at other place it is written it is not like this. So there is no contradictions of any kind. Everything is in uniform way and are non-contradictory to path of justice. Therefore, are authentic. Okay. So since these are non-contradictory, they are authentic and are the cause of Tattva Gyan, true knowledge of substances for jivas, therefore are beneficial. I bow to them. So basically it is bowing to the Jin Vachans, and what are the specialties of Jin Vachans is given by few points. The first one is about the Syadvad. The second one is
Contradiction, without contradiction.
and third one is it should contain the knowledge of substances. So these three conditions are fulfilled, then it is Jin Vachan, and I bow to them. Now he is bowing to the Chaityalaya, Jina's temple, the one which is with the Shikharband are called temple, and the one which are not Shikharband but it is there in a building or something like that, these are called Chaityalaya. Okay. So Chaityalaya is just like a temple, but it's a mini form of temple. Further, the Chaityalaya Jina's temple, Arjika. So he is now going to Chaityalaya also, Jin Mandir, Arjika, Jaina nun, she monk. It is also called she monk, Arjika. Then Shravaka, layman or householder, the right faith householder of the highest woes, Shravak, okay? And rank, etc. Okay? So this Shravak is of the highest voz and rank, etc. These are substances, dravyas. So we will be talking that he is bowing to all the dravya, kshetra, kal, and bhav. So under the dravyas, these things will come. The Chaityalay, the Arjika, the Shravak. Okay, these are all substances, dravyas. Then kshetras, space. So tirthan kshetras. No, tirthan kshetras. It will be tirth kshetras. Okay, tirth kshetras. That is sacred pilgrimatic places. That is lands. These are called kshetras. Then Kal. The Kalyanak skalas, benedictory periods, etc. are periods, kalas. And the last one is Bhav. That is Ratnatraya. Right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct, etc. Pure dispositions, bhavas, which are worth saluting. I bow to all of them. So basically, he is bowing to all the dravya, kshetra, kal, and bhav. I bow to all of them. And I pay due respect to them also who deserve some respect. They may not fall into all this category, but still they deserve some respect. So he gives them due respect also. Thus, the invocation is done by giving due respect to our benefactors.
सर बेनिफैक्टर्स के हिंदी में क्या बोलना?
Mangalkari.
मंगलकारी. ओके.
Now we discuss as to how these Aryantas are the benefactors. है ना? ऐसे मंगल कैसे है? तो मंगल are those which removes the sins and brings happiness. Okay? So here it is written the same thing. The purpose, objective, prayojan is the name of that act or deed due to which happiness is obtained and misery is ended. Okay? So what are the benefactors? The one that brings happiness and the one that ends misery. And that by means of which the accomplishment of the purpose takes place is our benefactor. So benefactor is east. East. East means जो हमारे लिए beneficial है. Okay? The one who is going to benefit us are east for us. And the one which are harmful to us are called uneast. East and uneast, both are Hindi words. So
East no, sir.
East.
East. Oh.
East means benefactor. Presently, obtaining the passionless discriminative knowledge is the purpose. So what is our purpose right now? Obtaining the passionless discriminative knowledge.
That is Samyak Darshan.
Passionless
Descriptive knowledge is
Vitrag Vigyan.
Vitrak Vidya.
Sir.
So discriminative knowledge is Vigyan and passionless is Vitrag.
Okay, Vitrak Vigyan. Okay.
Yeah. So these 5 permissives are adorable just because they have manifested Vitrag Vigyan.
Okay.
Okay. Presently, obtaining the passionless discriminative knowledge is the purpose, because by means of that, imperturbable Nirakul.
Oh, imperturbable means Nirakula.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir, if you
By
say in
means of
Hindi,
that,
it is very nice.
Imperturbable happiness is attained. Okay. Nirakul Sukh.
Thank you.
And
Immortable means in Nirakul Sukha, that is word. Thank you.
And all sorrows and miseries. है ना? Sorrows is dukh, miseries is also dukh. All sorrows and miseries which are full of perplexities means akulta are ended. Okay.
Sir, this Hindi book, all this will be there, no? In that, if you read Maushamag Prakash.
Yes.
हिंदी में हो जाएगा ना ये सब?
Yes, हिंदी में भी मिल जाएगा आपको इसका सबका meaning. And in fact, I have taken out from Hindi only this meanings, what I am.
Meanings, sir, have you got something like that? Notes में बनाया words.
I write it down in the textbook. Whichever words I feel is a bit difficult, I write
अच्छा.
the meanings there.
हमको भी थोड़ा share करना sir, because if you say imperturbable, no,
I'm showing you again, no, you just read by yourself.
हाँ.
Whichever words you find it difficult, just see the Hindi version then. And you
Okay.
get to know the meaning.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you have to keep both books together and
Yeah.
go on reading. Because in English, the problem is one word has 100 meanings.
Yes.
Which meaning you will take. And all the meanings are not synonymous,
Correct.
but having different perspectives, you know.
Yes.
So very difficult to find out which meaning we should use.
One more, you purple cities, you told Akulta, na?
Yeah.
Akulta, na? Okay, I'll note it down.
So this is like that. Why it is being added. So purpose is also given, and also the individually, and which are the things that are to be added, and I bow to all of them.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I received all the books in Hindi. So now what should I do? Like, I don't have anything in
I
English.
have instructed Aditi ji to contact the concerned person.
Sir, I've contacted them. They already told me that most of the books in the after second semester are going to be in Hindi only. That's what they have told.
So then what we can do is we can take a printout. Because anyway, English versions are there, but presently it may be out of print. So they have said
it may not be in publication. So that's what everybody has received Hindi this time. So maybe they didn't have copies.
Yeah, they didn't have copies, and they only print when there is a substantial demand, you know. So because once it is
Told me that, you know, from now onwards, you may not get
English.
English.
Because demand for English is very less, you know. So they cannot overnight print it. Now this.
So then only you will have the English PDFs because you will be showing English version, no, in class.
Yes.
In class, you will be showing English.
We have
version.
almost English of all the books of third sem and fourth sem. Okay, so don't worry. Only PDF, you have to take a printout, or you can somebody who is quite comfortable, they can directly read it from their tab or laptop.
So you will share all the PDFs, no? So
Yes. It is there in the Google Drive. We have a Google Drive, and in that.
Sir, it's not there on the Google Drive. Everything is not there. So if you have access, please share. I will make it into printable.
Only few are there. Only MMP and Chadala.
No, it is everything is there.
But it's not there in the link that we have. So please share the link with us if you have.
I'll share it. Okay, no problem. So
the group, please.
I was just talking to you that in the 1992, 1,000 books were printed. Then in 2005, 1,000 books were printed of English edition. So you see the consumption is very less, and going forward the consumption may increase because of students enrolling into English batches. But earlier there were very few takers, you know. So that's why it is not being printed. But now sooner or later it will be printed. But for now, you take out a printout from PDF and manage it. Okay. And keep the Hindi version along with you. So in case of any difficulties, you can get the Hindi meaning from the textbook.
You said you will give some number so to contact to get the books. Can you share that?
So that I called that fellow. So he has left the job. He has left the job from Jaipur. So he said, I don't know who is
now in charge. Okay, find out and get her the numbers.
So the present problem is not about that contacting that person. The present problem is the books are out of print in English.
No, no, let it be Hindi at least something, as you said, when you send the PDF, I will
So
try
Hindi
to.
you will anyway receive. Somebody received yesterday also, and you will receive. You just wait.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
And in Chennai also, you will have it Hindi in your temple also.
No, in our temple, Tamil only, sir.
Oh, Tamil. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
ठीक है, no problem.
Uh,
So this
sorry,
one is,
sir.
yeah.
Sorry, sir. So, can you give an example of Kalnayak Kal? So, in the second to last paragraph. So, we had Kalnayak Kal, benedictory
Kalnayak,
period.
no, it is Kalyanak. Kalyanak.
Kalyanak, Kalyanak.
5 Kalyanaks are there. So these are the auspicious kal. These are called the auspicious kal. Now every day
Okay.
we do remember that आज तो today is Santanath Bhagwan's Moksha Kalyanak. Today,
Today is Vimla Tirthankara's Janma and Disha Kalyan Divas. Aaj, today.
and
13th
tomorrow,
Tirthankara, Vimala
is
Tirthankara.
Acharya Kunkun Dev's I think birthday.
Okay,
Janma
sir.
Div.
So, sorry, I misread, sir. Okay. Okay, thank you.
And similarly, Dravya Kshetra is Tirth Kshetra, Kal is the Kalyanak Kal, and other good Kals. And the last one is Bhav. Bhav is Ratnatray. Ratnatray means right faith, right knowledge, and right conduct. These are pure dispositions which are worth saluting. I bow to all of them. So basically, he is bowing to all those who are above him. And by bowing, the biggest advantage is that you are down to earth, and your ego subsides, and if you don't bow, then your ego goes up. So when the ego goes up, you cannot do anything good at that point of time. So this bowing of to all the Parmeshtis and all is being done. Now the next topic is very important and very interesting also. Accomplishment of purpose from arhants, etc. So when it is written etc. means Aryan, Siddh, Acharya, Upadhyay, Sadhu, all put together. Okay. So this is a very good topic, and he is supposed to do this one. Darshit ji. Okay. So today the time is almost over. So we'll be doing it tomorrow. Okay. This one, accomplishment of purpose from Aryanta. What you can do is you can just have a look at it, or you can just read it, then you will understand it better. And if you are having a Hindi version with you, you can read from the Hindi also. So at least you will have Bhav Vasan.
Sir, I wanted to ask you one question, sir. Sir, Simandar Swami is in Mahavidya Kshetra. The other 19 Tirthankar, where are they?
They are also in Mahavidya Kshetra.
Okay.
There are 20 Tirthankars anytime. Minimum 20 anytime, maximum 160
Okay.
simultaneously.
And in Bharat Kshetra, we have only one at a time.
Yeah, but in there also, the areas are different. Mahavidya is also a very big one. So in a one particular area, it will be one Tirthankar only. It is never that 2 Tirthankars are
Yes.
there in one place. It never happens.
5 Vidya Kshetra is there, no? So that in Google they are given. Wow, they are placed also. 5 Vidya Kshetra is there, no?
Yes.
Sir, Jai Jinendra, shall I move? I'm leaving, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dhanyavad.
Yeah. We'll join tomorrow again to see this topic of accomplishment of purpose from Arhantas. Very interesting topic. Okay. I hope everyone is clear with their task. Page numbers are also given. And we will be also covering this in the classes. So when it is covered, you can prepare and post it in the group for everyone to listen. Okay.
So
So I think
actually,
3 students can still post it. Prinal ji, Chaitanya Prakash ji, and Jaini ji. All your topics are covered here, so you can prepare and post it anytime.
Sure, sir.
Okay, anytime.
Sure, sir.
So Prinal ji has done a very good work yesterday. He has completed all the pending assignments at one go. And
Sorry about that, sir. I've been super delayed.
so I put your name first in the first place this time because I want you to be the first, first in the sense you have to complete it by time. Okay.
Yes,
So,
yes.
so you form a habit of doing it on like, when I was a kid, there was a craze of seeing the movie on the first day and first show, because that was the only form of entertainment at those times. There were no TVs and all. Similarly, you should always give it on the first day itself or the first week itself. So you're not at the
Definitely.
bottom of the list,
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. So once you form that habit, then you will see every time you are always ahead, It's not. So I had some students who were always lagging back. And somehow they managed 5 years, But I was never satisfied with them, and they were not listening only. So I said, okay, jo karna hai, wo kar. But
So I
somehow
won't
they
be.
managed to complete it. They managed.
I won't be that bad, sir. Don't worry, sir.
I know. You have got a great potential. So I am motivating you to be in front, not in back. Okay?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Really appreciate your your support in this matter, sir.
I am always there. I would like anybody and everybody who is having a problem, we should get a solution.
True, sir. True.
So never be fearless. Whatever challenges the life has to put, it will put. But we have upgraded our skills. So we are now in a better position to manage those situations. And still, if you are stuck up somewhere, you can always call me up. And within a few seconds, only the solution come forth. And it also convinces you also. It is not that something is being said and then you are worried how I will execute, but the conviction is of that level that you also feel, okay, I will be able to do this. So it is like that. So in everyone's life, there is up and down. It is nothing new to anybody. And those who keeps patience and those who believe in this kind of knowledge, they always find a solution. In fact, this is the basically Jainism is a lifestyle. Lifestyle means in the sense that you need to be happy in all situations. That is our ultimate aim or target. Like situation may arise of any kind, but still those situations, those moments, those environment will not be able to feel you sad, It is only because of your own mistake, you will suffer. And with your own efforts, right efforts, you will be the happiest person at that point of time.
So you won't believe when I was preparing these, all these assignments and LCP and everything, there was a moment I really felt that, I should leave everything and just get into it, So, it's like there was a very much,
Yeah.
the
So,
feeling was very strong at that moment. See,
yeah.
sab
So,
chhod ke,
yahi karna chahiye, right?
Yes. Sir.
Yeah. So that's a good sign that you are developing a deep interest. And I don't see anything else which is better than this in this life, So we may have some responsibilities here.
Unfortunately, because of the responsibilities, we are stuck, sir. If
No,
there was,
we are not stuck. That is what I want to make you understand, that even if you have many responsibilities, still you will find time to pursue this if you have a deep interest. Okay.
Right.
And if you have not developed an interest, then you will find excuses that this is like this and that and that and that. But excuses won't help, you know. The idea is that if you acquire this knowledge, you will never complain. Because you know the things from all perspectives. So you don't see anybody's role in your bad luck or something like that. And one more thing, bad luck is only being said only when you are suffering. If you are not suffering and you are enjoying, then it is not bad luck, it is good luck. In fact, on the contrary, it's an opportunity.
Right, sir.
So Muniraj do have this inflictions, you know, upsarg, and still they consider it as an opportunity, and they win over it, and they manifest omniscience knowledge. So nothing is bad in this universe. Everything is very perfect, and it is happening very perfectly at the right time and in the right sequence. And we don't have that power to alter those things. So it is better that we accept those things and enjoy.
True, sir.
Okay, Jinali ji, we'll talk tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And we will see that things are really easy. Only thing that you have to just start it. Put a, you know, just start it, and or everything automatically will settle on its own. So,
Sir, could I say something?
yeah.
I think today, from what Pinalji has said, it's very encouraging because it's a practical example of life where maybe you're facing issues in your life and then how he's overcome it and come out positively with it. So it's a lesson for all of us, and thank you for that.
Yeah, Pinalji is very positive. We had a very long discussion at my place few months ago, and
It was wonderful meeting you, sir. We got a lot of
and through his story, I came to realize that like he is having so many challenges in his life, and still he is managing those things, and simultaneously he's studying also. And these studies are not very simple, you know. You have to get after it, and he is managing. So I really appreciate. So these are the kind of people you meet across. Then you know.
I don't want to manage. I want to
Inspiration.
do it perfectly, sir.
Yes.
So
So
that's my effort, you know, to
it
be
is said that
perfect.
life is dependent on hope. So
Yes.
never lose hope, and everything falls in places at some point of time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
So,
lot
uh,
of question from lot of people. Yeah.
so I was trying to find the meaning of solivagant in the dictionary, but I could not find it. So can you please explain what is solivagantly?
Solo vagantly means the one who travels alone. So Muniraj, the monks travels from one place to another place. So generally they travel in congregation. If that is not possible, then they travel 2-3 people together. And if it is that not possible, then they travel alone. So this is the monk is traveling alone. So it is called that word, you know. I also had to find the dictionary, and then I read the Hindi version. Then I came to know that this is Ekal Vihari. So the one who travels alone.
So I want to tell you that today, thank you for giving us sufficient time for questions. It helps us to understand better, and we are going slow so we can absorb everything. So
Yes. And wherever you are struck up, you can always welcome to ask me personally, but never keep any doubts in your mind, you know.
So unfortunately, I couldn't see you at Songad, sir.
Yeah, I was also very busy in my duty as a Awas committee. So I was not able to go to Pandal also, you know.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
So
But sir, still, I really appreciate that, the moment I called you, the second ring, you picked up my phone. and I was struggling with exam 3 because my head was spinning reading the chapters, and I was like,
I think I
this
was
is
in
way too
Songad, no?
much.
I was in Songad at that time. I
You were
suppose.
in Songad, and I really appreciate, like, you were so busy. I had thought like 2, 3 times, should I call sir? Should I not call sir? Then I just like, I was literally at the end of the thread, so I called you. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. So you pick up my phone,
And
and I
luckily,
really
I had picked up the
appreciate.
phone, and so it is all,
Tomorrow I'll be sitting for my third exam now, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'll be sitting tomorrow.
Good.
That's the only thing that's pending of last sem. So
Mhm.
that will be
But
completed.
the objective marks goes directly to the Moodle app, so I don't have a track of it. Objectives, I don't know who has got what marks. I don't know. So I have done all my checkings, and the marks are on the way, and I think they will release it all together. On your Moodle itself, you will get the result. So I think after the event. So the event is on 25th Feb, I suppose. So after that, on that day or next day, they will release the results.
So I saw one post on the group. It was mentioned you have to submit all your LCPAs and concept clarities on Moodle. So is it that we have to submit it, or is it we just have to tick mark on it, or like what is it like?
Ideally, it was
Talking
submitted.
about,
But,
about what I put right now, that please take.
About the Moodle, we
Yeah, so I put something like, because we have, on Moodle earlier, CC1 and CC2 I had not created only.
Okay.
So for sir to upload their marks and grades and everything, we have to create the assignment, and you have to put it as submitted. If you have submitted, if you have submitted it offline, online, however, just if you have submitted it, click on submitted only. If you have completed, then we can grade, right? Then only sir can grade.
Got it. Fine.
So if you have
Good to know.
submitted in any form, so just make sure that you click on it's being done or submitted.
yes,
So
there is an
that
option of
sir will
attachment also. No, there is an option of attachment also.
yeah, there is option of attachment also. But
Hmm.
just in case, if you, because everybody is already finished and many
Ideally, everyone should upload on Moodle, because this will be a record for you for always, no?
correct. So CC2 and CC3 we had created on Moodle only. CC3 and Viva, LCP we had created on Moodle as for people to upload on Moodle. But some may have done, some may have not done. I don't know.
So it is okay, but you create CC 1, 2, 3, everything at the beginning of the semester.
This
only.
time I've done for all the 3. For
Okay.
semester 3, everything I've created. Only dates I will change as you keep giving.
Okay, fine.
I've already created today.
Okay, great. So that putting up of marks is you cannot do it, right? So I'll provide you my email ID and the passwords and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. निज निधि निज में बताई यह अनंत उपकार है, उसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना सत बार है, उसके लिए जिन वाणी माँ को वंदना सत बार है। 9 बार नौकर मंत्र गिनेंगे। जय जिनेन्द्र।
Jai Jai.